All right. Good morning. Hello. This is me. Is that you? Is this thing on? Yeah. How you guys doing? Bright and sunny Saturday morning here in southern Maine. Make sure we got the other mediums up, platforms, if you will, Facebook, Spacebook, and all that stuff. So, yeah, what is happening? Let's see who we have on here so far. Wendy Leet, Matt Mora here. Good to see you. Go over to the Insta, see what's happening. As you can tell, I'm still struggling with the cold. I was hoping yesterday I get up. I think it's a little bit better. I think we're turning the corner. Texted with the doc. I said, well, let's give it till Monday. I think maybe we'll be. Hey, happy Saturday to you, Matt. Maybe we'll be coming around by then. So hard to tell. It's hard to tell. This thing is I don't know, slow moving. Good morning, Matt Tolman. It's Matt Day here on the what do we call this anyway? Morning live, Studio B. Good to see you guys. Hope you had a good night. Cup of coffee number 2. 48 on the sleep. 45, 48. I can't remember what it was. Not good. I was up for a while, just coughing. And, when you're in the thick of it, it's just hard to get through it. It's like, we'll go to bed and, lay there for a while, hack a little bit. Up and down, the mats are taking over. Yeah, Matt Baker is here too. Good morning, Josh. How you doing? Good to see everybody this morning. Saturday. How was your week? Scale of 1 to 10. Dan Bennett just jumped in. How was your week? Live 365. Yeah. Hashtag live 365. I don't know. Where's Matt? We need him. Somebody find Matt Blood. We need more Matts. Wendy Lead is watching, in case any of you wondering. Once Luke McGee jumps on, that chat will just fire it up. Bubba Hogan is watching. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you get your workout in late yesterday. Mine fell by the wayside due to this head cold. I got every other day in this week, but just wasn't happening. It just wasn't happening. Jason Rector is here. Good to see you, my friend. Josh is an 8, Matt 9. 9.6. It's hard to be less than a 10 when you're Bubba Hogan, but, we'll take it. Every day is Matt. Yeah. Carmen is up early. Good to see you this morning, Carmen. Peter Christensen checking in at a 7. We'll see what we can do to turn that into an 8 or a 9. Yeah. Luke McGee is here. Yeah. All right. Well, we can start. Good to see you guys. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate you jumping on. I probably will cough a couple of times, and if it gets out of control, we'll pull the plug. But I said to Wendy, I said, I think I'm good. I think I can do it. So we pumped me full of cough medicine and coffee and water. And here we go. So I got a string in the middle of my back, and she just pulls it out and lets it go. And I come down here and do this. So Dave Howard, 9.5. Zach Clarkson, 8. Good to see you, Zach. Hope things are going well. Get rid of this snow here, and construction industry will be a little bit better here in Maine. So excuse me. And here's Danielle. Good to see you. All right. She's 9. Checking in with a 9. Can't complain with a 9, right? A little bit of room for improvement, but solid week. Solid week all the way around. So what I pulled together for today is a talk called The Identity Shift. And the topic really of the focus is becoming the person who gets the results you want. Dave says, I'll be a 10 after your morning motivation. All right. Left me some room. All right. I'll try not to disappoint. Yeah. We want to look at becoming the person that we want to be, right? Most people think success is about what they do. They focus on tactics, strategies, all the habits. We all do, right? Because that's part of it. But the truth is, success isn't just about what you do. It's about who you are. And if you're not that person, you're not doing the things that the person that's successful would be doing, you're likely not going to get there. Dave Brackett is here. Good to see you. 10 for me, he said. Oh, your comment went away. Yeah, I must have realized you got in and blocked you like I had it set up. I'm just kidding. Pat Johnson is here. Good to see you, Pat. Yeah, it's been a bit. So hello, my friend. Yeah, so it's about doing the things that make you the person that you are. You don't get results by grinding harder, right? Because I'm that way. I'm like, hey, if there's 24 hours in a day, let's go, baby. I'll work harder than that other guy, right? You get results by becoming the type of person who naturally achieves those results. Okay. So that it's your standard, that these things are how you operate. That's the real game, the identity shift. If you don't shift how you see yourself, your results are never going to change. Dave just shifted. He shifted from W-2 employee to business owner, right? So now he's going to think like a business owner. He always did anyway, but Andy got 9 hours of sleep last night, so he's doing well, ready to go break some shit. Good job. I love it. So Ed Milet says, your identity is the thermostat for your success. He's got a great podcast on that if you can find it. You'll never outperform your self-image, so says Ed. I like that. So if you feel stuck, if you feel like you're doing all the right things, but not making progress, it's probably because you haven't shifted who you are at the core, right? Maybe you're not seeing yourself as that person. So today I want to try to show you guys how to create that high performance identity that aligns with your goals and how to stop making decisions from your future self instead of your current limitations. All right. So yeah, good morning, Dave. Good to see you, buddy. Probably playing golf today, and I low level hate you for it. Just kidding. So your identity determines your actions and outcomes. Agreed? Right. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you believe yourself to be. Ooh, that's interesting. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you believe yourself to be. That's pretty cool. For example, if you see yourself as bad at sales, you're going to avoid sales conversations, or you're probably going to sabotage good ones. If you see yourself as someone who isn't disciplined, you're probably always going to struggle with consistency. If you see yourself as a leader, you're going to naturally step into leadership roles. If your current results aren't where you want them to be, guys, it's time to ask, who do I need to become? Who do I need to become? How do you create that high performance identity that aligns with your goals? Well, define your future self. Let's reverse engineer this, right? I keep saying right again. I'm back into that. I had that kicked for a while. But when we want to define your future self, if you're already successful, if you'd already hit your goals, how would you think? How would you act? And how would you show up? Like if you're already there, like think about if you were already there. Oh, we got wires going everywhere. If you're already there, what does that guy or girl act like? That's interesting. Reverse engineer that person's habits and decisions. What daily actions and choices does that version of you make? Write them down. Take a minute and see that. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's an identity shift. It really is. You know, what daily actions and choices does that version of you make? Write them down. And then stop making decisions as that person today. Make those decisions today. You don't become that person later. You start acting like them today, right now. It's like that don't dress for the job you have, dress for the job you want, right? Except Dave, he's got those tan pants creased in the front. Come on, man. Catherine says, morning, Wen, which she means Wendy. Hope you're feeling better. We're hanging in there, Catherine. Matt says there would be more goals. Okay. Yeah, good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming on. Let's talk about the as-if principle. Make decisions from your future self. The fastest way to transform your life is to stop making decisions as if you were already successful. This is what I need to do to get where I need to go. It's not all of a sudden, it's not a sign that pops up and says, congratulations, you made it. As if. Think that as if you've already made it. Instead of, should I work out today? I'm an athlete, so I'll train daily. Instead of, should I reach out to those proposals and follow up? How about, I'm a business owner who drives sales daily? How about instead of, should I go to that event or should I get some coaching? Should I invest in myself? How about this? I'm someone who prioritizes growth, so I'm going to do this. Your brain adapts to whatever identity you consistently reinforce. So reinforce the right one, right? You guys have all heard me say we get more of what we focus on. We get more of what we focus on. Focus on the good stuff. That's why you've heard the analogy with the windshield and the rear view, right? You're looking through the windshield, it's bigger. The view out the back window is smaller for a reason. I probably butchered that. So what's one area where your current identity is holding you back? Well, I've never been much at sales. How do you need to see yourself differently? I'm a sales machine, baby. Right? Gamify that shit. I'm going in here. I'm going to sell something. Come down here on the phone. Okay, I got a coach and discovery call. Let's see how I can help this guy. Let's see how I can help this guy. I do gamify it. I want to help people. So I get right at it. Roll the sleeves up and say, where can I pour in? Yeah. So how about putting identity shift in the comments if you're listening to me? This is just a little check-in for you. And if you're ready to step into that future self, write identity shift in the comments. That's a lot of letters, Dave. I know, but you can do it. Come on. Matthew Tolman, Batman is taller. I don't know what you guys got going on in the chat, but it looks fun. All right. Action steps. Write down your future identity. Right now, got something to write with? Write it down. Describe the version of you who already has the success that you want. How do they think, act, make decisions? Where do they live? What do they drive? That's interesting. Wendy and I spent a great deal of time talking about that today. What life's going to be like in a year. It's interesting. Well, if this, and this happen, then we can do this, and this. Well, let's start acting like that. Yeah. Greg, shift. You know what I mean, Bob. Schofield, spot on. Good to see you here. Find one habit or decision that you can shift today, guys. Pick one habit that aligns with that identity and commit to it daily. Everybody will tell you it's those small wins. It's the small, just stacking those wins. I see Stan Schofield's name on here. Stan's at the gym every morning. He doesn't need 6 friends to get there. He's there. He's moving the iron. He's doing the thing. He's building the beast. Jason says, just like others are watching and modeling their actions after us, we should embody our future selves today. Someone out there wants to be you, and they're already following your lead. Great point. Great point. Yeah. And your bad day is somebody's great day, probably, right? So, and then what we want to do is eliminate the conflicting behaviors. In my high school yearbook, it says, the quote, set a goal, then get rid of the things in your life that keep you from achieving it. This is that. Identify one habit or action from your old identity that's holding you back. Cut it. Cut it out this week. Think about how you're going to go forward this week. Get rid of that habit. I think there's somebody on here. The last time I saw him was still smoking. So we want to flush that out. Yeah. So, all right. If you don't shift your identity, you'll always default back to your old patterns, right? We always default to our highest level of development. People do that emotionally. They do that financially. They do that with their relationships. And they do that with how they view themselves. And like I said, success doesn't happen when you get there. Big sign doesn't pop up. Hey, you made it, buddy. It happens when you decide to be that person now. The good news, you can assume that today, as if. I want to operate as if I'm a sought-after coach and speaker. Whoa. Sought-after coach and speaker, as if. So that's how I try to roll. Act like the person you want to become, and soon you will become them. Yeah. So, guys, if this hit home today, shoot me a DM. I'd love to chat with you. Hit me up. I do these every day. This is day like 72 or 3 or 4 or something like that. I got to have to do a little math on the fly here, and I'm just not up for it this morning. I started 5 days before the end of the year. So if anybody wants to put that in the chat, go ahead. But I do it every day, mostly to just help you guys, to check in with you guys, to get you going, to be the way you start your day, and to also let you know how things go inside of our communities, whether it's our Edge Live community on the school app, or whether it's our Summit free Facebook group, or whether you want to work with me one-on-one. If you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're a contractor, maybe you're not. Maybe you're just struggling with life. Okay, I work with all kinds of different people. And I've had a lot of calls recently, and I think probably doing this live has allowed some people to say, you know what, I like Bob's perspective. I'm going to give him a call. So if that's you and you want to chat, DM me. I'm around. I'll send you a schedule link, and we'll get on a call. All right. I also offer just a free 30-minute strategy call. Say like, hey, man, I know I'm not going to sign up for coaching, but I'd like to run a few things by you if you don't mind. I'll always take that call. Dave Zemchek is here. Good morning, brother. Good to see you. Wendy Leet is blushing, Bob, with you talking about being smoking hot. That one got away from you guys. I don't know. You guys are crazy in the chat today. I can't keep up. So, yeah. So how are you going to shift that identity today? All right, guys, take a look at how your daily habits, disciplines, your standard, what your standard is. Like I mentioned, Stan's standard is he goes to his own gym, Schofield Sports Performance Center in Sarcoma. Goes to his own gym, opens up, throws on some heavy metal, and just moves iron. That's how he starts his day. Those are the people you want to be around. Find those people that will challenge you to shift your identity and become the person that you can be, right? It's like that old Army, was it Army or Air Force? Be all you can be, right? And Ed Mylett tells a story. Goggins tells it too. It's hard to be original in the personal development space, but you guys have probably all heard the story that, you know, when you die and you go up to the pearly gates and you get introduced to the person that you were supposed to be. How different do you want them? How different do you want that? How big is that gap? How big is that gap? You know, you were supposed to do this and you were supposed to do that. I don't want to get there and have them go, hey, you're supposed to be a sought after speaker and coach. What happened? Well, you know, I didn't really think I could do that. Screw that. Be the person that you want to be. Shift that identity and start doing the things that person would be doing. Live that life. Do those things. Spend that time on that Saturday now and then working behind the scenes, doing the things that not everybody sees that make you successful. Get up a bunch of mornings in a row and write a book. Available on Amazon. Please write a review. How'd I do? And Stan, I've got an autographed copy here for you, buddy. I got to get that over to you. Yeah, do the things you need to do to get where you need to go, right? It's not always pretty. It's not always sexy. If it was easy, everybody be doing it, okay? So, guys, hit that hard today. I know it's Saturday. Excuse me. But I would challenge you to do something that moves the needle for you, personal or business-wise, or even legacy. Maybe you reach out to that person you haven't spoken to in a while. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to mend a fence. To call and say, you know, I don't know whose fault it was, but let's just go grab a beer. Okay? I hope that nudges some of you guys in the right direction. Bubba, you raising hell in the chat? Army. That was the Army, yeah. Tony Botai is here. Good to see you, my friend. Always good to see Tony. So, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate it. Pat, how do we get an autographed copy? DM me your address, buddy. DM me your address. And yeah, if you guys on here, if you don't have a copy and you want an autographed copy, DM me your address. I'm happy to send one out. Although I will tell you, the experience at the post office is not a fun one. We were there yesterday, stuffing 6 or 7 in an envelope, and Tolman, I sent your T-shirt out. And the dude at the counter was just, he was going to lunch soon, and he was just doing his thing. And we walked away, and I tried to be quiet, but I couldn't. I said to Wendy, I said, there's no way that should ever take that long to do that. So thanks, Catherine. Appreciate you. We'll come see you guys when we're not coughing. Yeah, so we're happy to send them out, especially you guys that are here supporting me on the live. Please do me a favor. If this resonates with you, share it on your page today. I would challenge you. Hey, I'm enjoying this every morning. This guy's not much to look at, but he says a few things that make sense now and then. Whatever you want to do, just share it out. Send it to a friend. I think oftentimes on Facebook, we're hesitant to support people because, well, it might show that where we land politically or whatever, or somebody might think something. I challenge you to share this out to somebody on to your page today, and we can build a community of people that show up here every day. Dave says he gets paid same how long it takes. I missed a comment. You guys are having fun in the chat, so Anyway, got a few things to do, both construction wise today, personal wise today, and then hopefully tomorrow we're gonna chill, maybe get out of this box if we can get in the vehicle and not be coughing. So it's a wonder one of us didn't smother one of us with a pillow this past week. So we're in the thick of it. So guys, if you're not sick and you haven't been sick, pound those fluids, stay healthy, move your body daily, and just do good things. Get some sleep. So yeah, you guys are doing stuff in the chat. I'm like the guy that's like, what's going on over there? So anyway, and again, if you haven't read the book, grab it on Amazon, please. And if you have read it, please write a review. Okay. One of the guys on here that I mentioned a couple times today, Stan, actually wrote one of the acknowledgments, and so really proud to have the group of friends that I do that will do that for me. So, and that doesn't come by sitting on the couch and hanging out. Okay. It comes from giving of myself and checking in with people and reaching out, seeing how people are doing. So anyway, guys, I hope this delivered something for you today. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate that. We're getting healthy. Brackett's got some FOMO about something. I don't know. Dave, humor me. What's the temp today, and what are you doing down there? I'll take a second for that comment to come out. But Dave's down in Punta Gorda, Florida. Jason is in Ocala. Yeah, you have an awesome day too, Dave. Appreciate you. Yeah, we got to get down and see you guys. Just get warm. I told Wendy, we looked outside this morning. I'm like, man, this next winter, we got to get someplace warm a couple times. And I never understood the snowbirds. I'm like, why does everybody leave Maine in the middle of winter? Maine's great. Mm-hmm. It is until about now. When it's like, oh, I don't know. It's just before daylight savings. And as Dave says, sunny, 75, going for a long bike ride soon. Cool. Hey, and you need to find there's two guys you need to look up and I've sent you their names. Jacob Godar, who's just down the street from you in Fort Myers and rides on Burnt Store or in that area, and Tom Tritek, who's in Fort Myers too. Tom's 70, so he's going to be 70, so you might be able to keep up with him. 50 in Ocala. Wow, you got your shorts and mittens on, don't you, Jason? Busted out the flannel. Good stuff. Hey, I see your daughter. I think you tagged me. I see your daughter doing the real estate stuff. So keep posting that stuff. It's great. It's great to see her doing that. You guys working together. So yeah, walk down and see Dave Brackett. Wendy Lead is watching. So anyway, guys, this was fun. I'm glad I was able to get through it without a coughing fit. Be back tomorrow, same time, same station. I appreciate you all. Step into that person that you know you can be. And if you need to talk about it, give me a call. I'll kick you in the butt and we'll talk about it. Yeah, Peter Christensen, tell me. Yeah, Peter's up in mid-May. He's up in Winterport, the poor bastard. It's even worse up there. They got snow yesterday. So anyway, Peter's in our peak community. Just jumped on as a one-on-one client yesterday. So proud to be working with him and helping him bring Springwood Builders some success. So Jason Rector, thank you. Appreciate you, Dave Brackett. Always like busting you guys' chops. Wendy, thanks for being in the background and making things go. Yeah, Tolman, I'm watching you. Do good things. All right. Guys, I appreciate you. Kick ass, take names, go forth and conquer. All right. What's that other ones? Lace them up tight, take no prisoners. All right. See you guys.